Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Apostate. We got your package today. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for our postcards. We've already got
Yes.
some addressed and ready to go. And you sent us some that are already addressed for you, so we will mail those from the city tomorrow because we're
Yeah.
going into town tomorrow.
So this one is called "How to Stop a Jehovah Witness from Preaching at You,"
Part
Part
two.
2.
So maybe we can get a lot of viewers for this. But this is a good idea. So why don't you tell them, Mikey, what your great idea was?
Well, the thing is that Jehovah's Witnesses have gone to the Supreme Courts of many nations to secure their right to go from door to door and publicly preach the good news of the kingdom. Really, what they're preaching is organization. And the thing is that it's going to take a lot to go to the Supreme Court to stop Jehovah's Witnesses. So this is my suggestion.
Think smaller.
Think smaller. If you have one of these cards, we will leave a link to where you can get them. If you have these cards, this is what I'm going to put on the ones that I'm going to mail out. And it says simply, since your organization cares nothing about public safety by allowing pedophiles to go door knocking, I demand this address be placed on your do not call list. See, I'm thinking that if we can get enough communities to send in cards like this demanding to be put on your do not call list, Jehovah's Witnesses, then you'll have no place to preach except on the public streets. So we can take back our towns, our streets, and make them Jehovah Witness free.
Yeah. And I know these are not in my town, but I kind of brought it down to a little more localized area. Over in Las Lunas, many of you know about the child abuser, the pedophile, the known pedophile over there that was the elder in that congregation.
And it even made the New Mexico news.
Yes, and it's still on their news station. But anyway, I Google mapped the Kingdom Hall and I noticed it just made me sick because about halfway down the block from them is a Southwest Family Guidance Center. And so, thanks to Google Map, I was able to get addresses surrounding the Kingdom Hall. And what I did for mine is I addressed it to this family center and I said, there's a known pedophile at your Las Lunas Kingdom Hall right down the road from you. And then there is an assisted living place right next door to them. So then I put, there's a known pedophile in the Kingdom Hall next door to you.
Get the address up there.
Yeah. Oh, here's the address if anybody else wants to assisted living. And then what really made me sick is there's like an apartment building across the street from them. So I'm sending the manager a card also saying that there's a known pedophile right across the street from you in the Kingdom Hall because you know there's kids in this apartment building. Well, then right down the street, you go like a half a block down and turn left, and there's an elementary school right there. So, I mean, it's just down around the corner from the Kingdom Hall. And so I addressed this to the Los Lunas Elementary School principal.
Yeah.
And there is the address for anybody who wants it. And it says, there is a known pedophile at the Los Lunas Kingdom Hall right down the road from you. So,
see, Jehovah's Witnesses, your demise, I feel very strongly, is not going to come at the hands of the government because you're all Freemasons. There are Freemason connections between Watchtower and the United States government. Your demise is not going to come at the hands of the government. Your demise is going to come from people like Kim and I that are willing to spend some time in warning the public about your lies and about the way you mistreat and abuse grown adults, by the way you shun families, by the way you let your children die on operating tables because you refuse to give them blood transfusions, but yet you'll take fractions, but you won't take whole blood. You'll let your children be sacrificed on these operating tables to this false god Jehovah. No, it won't be the governments that stop you. It's going to be people like Kim and I around the world because we're sick of it. We're sick of you And we're sick of the things that you're doing to hurt the human family.
Especially the innocent children. And the
Yes.
biggest thing is we're sick of this fake facade of how you're such great Christians and God's organization when you're doing all these horrible things to break up families.
We're the only ones preaching the good news of the... No, you're not preaching the good news of the kingdom. You're preaching the good news of Watchtower, which changes every year. Everything about Watchtower changes. All you got to do is research. Everything you need to know about Watchtower is at your fingertips. Take advantage of it. Get your freedom and help others break free from the tyranny that is the Watchtower, Witchtower, and Babel Crap Society.
See, and the thing is we can all do a small part because it's not going to be one individual,
Nope.
one group. It's going to be all of us together.
And Jehovah's Witnesses, you don't have a clue how we're getting organized around the world. You just don't have a clue. That's why I say that your demise won't be at the hands of the government. It'll be from the hands of your ex-members who have had enough of your BS.
Exactly. So
that was a good rant.
Yes, and we encourage anybody who wants to have a part in this.
Yes.
You know, order, and they're heavy cardboard. You know,
yeah.
So they're like a regular postcard.
Yeah, they're a regular postcard. I think.
And it's only 34 cents to send them out.
Yeah. So it's a cheap way. You don't have to go knocking on a door. By the way, Jehovah's Witnesses, one last message from Mikey. I was trained to do this by Watchtower. For 42 years, I was trained to warn the public about other religions and their false teachings and their hiding pedophiles. Now it's all coming back on you.
So this is second nature to us.
Yep.
It's an easy thing for us to do.
I can do this with my eyes closed, knuckleheads.
Yep.
Yep.
So God bless everybody.
Bye.
And have fun.